My favorite thing about Shipt since I signed up for Target Circle 360? No price markups when I order same-day delivery from tons of local stores. Only a handful of alcohol retailers and items don't count. I won't lie, I've had too much fun being like, markups on groceries? Not in my fridge. Markups on pet food? Not for my DOG. Markups on tools, electronics, home goods, meds? Not in my house. Anyway, it's awesome. Order now at shipt.com/360. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary, not available in all states or situations.
10 years from today, Lisa Schneider will trade in her office job to become the leader of a pack of dogs. As the owner of her own dog rescue, that is. A second act made possible by the reskilling courses Lisa's taking now with AARP to help make sure her income lives as long as she does. And she can finally run with the big dogs. And the small dogs, who just think they're big dogs. That's why the younger you are, the more you need AARP. Learn more at aarp.org/skills.
Hey, I'm Frank, and I have hidradenitis suppurativa, HS. Before starting Cosentix, I was so uncomfortable with my symptoms, like not being able to sleep on white sheets or wear white clothes. Now I can appreciate the little things.
Cosentix secukinumab is prescribed for adults with moderate to severe hidradenitis suppurativa, HS. Don't use if allergic to Cosentix. Get checked for TB before starting. Increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like TB or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms, like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if IBD symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur. Learn more at 1-844-COSENTIX or Cosentix.com.
You're stronger than HS. Ask your dermatologist about Cosentix.
BTW, FYI. Visit Nexplanon.com RN to learn about Nexplanon. It's an adjustable implant, 68 milligrams radiopay. Or ask your HCP IRL. Okay, TTYL.
On WhatsApp, no one can see or hear your personal messages. Whether it's a voice call, message, or sending a password. To WhatsApp, it's all just this. So whether you're sharing the streaming password in the family chat or trading those late-night voice messages that could basically become a podcast, your personal messages stay between you, your friends, and your family. No one else. Not even us. WhatsApp. Message privately with everyone.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial. Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Go further with the American Express Business Gold Card. Earn 3 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels when you book through AmexTravel.com. Whether your destination is a business conference or a client meeting, your purchases will help you earn more points for future trips. Experience more on your travels with Amex Business Gold. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
Get lost in the acoustic brilliance of 3D audio that surrounds you. Feel the embrace of the massage seats that adapt to your every move. Experience the warmth of a vehicle that welcomes you as you approach. We could tell you what makes a Lincoln SUV so extraordinary, but don't take our word for it. Take it on a test drive at the Lincoln Summer Invitation with exclusive offers on now, only at your local Lincoln retailer.
Ah, Smart Water. Pure, crisp taste.
That's really good water.
It's the kind of water that says, I have my life together.
I do feel more sophisticated.
Smart Water. For those with a taste for taste. Grab yours today.
The #1 selling product of its kind with over 20 years of research and innovation. Botox Cosmetic, onabotulinum toxin A, is a prescription medicine used to temporarily make moderate to severe frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better in adults.
Effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Patients with these conditions before injection are at highest risk. Don't receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow and eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Allergic reactions can include rash, welts, asthma symptoms, and dizziness. Tell your doctor about medical history, muscle or nerve conditions including ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease, myasthenia gravis, or Lambert-Eaton syndrome and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. For full safety information, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
When the McLaren F1 team counts on speed, they count on Dropbox Dash. Dash finds what you need fast across all your work apps so you can focus on what matters. Learn more at Dropbox.com/McLaren F1.
Episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
Building your confidence from the inside out abstract. This article explores evidence-based approaches to building workplace confidence. Defining it as a metacognitive process influenced by competence, preparation, experience, and social validation. The article presents practical strategies for cultivating genuine confidence, including setting stretch goals rather than pursuing perfection, developing expertise across multiple domains using positive self-talk mantras, building supportive professional networks, prioritizing learning over immediate results, taking balanced responsibility for both successes and failures, and cultivating presence through positive body language and communication. Drawing from
The Jack Welch Management Institute at Strayer University helps you go from, I know the way, to I've arrived with our top 10 ranked online MBA. Gain skills you can learn today and apply tomorrow. Get ready to go from make it happen to made it happen and keep striving. Visit strayer.edu/Jack Welch MBA to learn more. Strayer University is certified to operate in Virginia by Chev and has many campuses, including at 2121 15th Street North in Arlington, Virginia.
Eczema isn't always obvious, but it's real. And so is the relief from Ebglyss. After an initial dosing phase, about 4 in 10 people taking Ebglyss achieved itch relief and clear or almost clear skin at 16 weeks. And most of those people maintain skin that's still more clear at 1 year with monthly dosing.
Ebglyss, lebrikizumab, LBKZ, a 250 milligram per 2 milliliter injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults and children 12 years of age and older who weigh at least 88 pounds or 40 kilograms with moderate to severe eczema, also called atopic dermatitis, that is not well controlled with prescription therapies used on the skin or topicals, or who cannot use topical therapies. Ebglyss can be used with or without topical corticosteroids. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Searching for real relief? Ask your doctor about Ebglyss and visit ebglyss.lilly.com or call 1-800-LILY-RX or 1-800-545-5979.
Close your eyes, exhale, feel your body relax, and let go of whatever you're carrying today.
Well, I'm letting go of the worry that I wouldn't get my new contacts in time for this class. I got them delivered free from 1-800-CONTACTS. Oh my gosh, they're so fast.
And breathe.
Oh, sorry. I almost couldn't breathe when I saw the discount they gave me on my first order. Oh, sorry. Namaste.
Visit 1-800-CONTACTS.com today to save on your first order.
1-800-CONTACTS.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Hey, business owners, we know you know the importance of maximizing every dollar. With the Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business American Express card, you can make your expenses work just as hard as you. From afternoon coffee runs to stocking office supplies and even team dinners, you can earn miles on all your business expenses. Plus, you can earn 110,000 bonus miles for a limited time through July 16th. The Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. If you travel, you know. Minimum spending requirements and terms apply. Offer ends 7/16/25.
Logical research, the article frames confidence not as an innate trait but as a skill that can be systematically developed through consistent practice and intentional habits, ultimately enabling professionals to maximize their potential and influence in the workplace. As a leadership consultant and researcher, one of the most common challenges I see leaders and employees face is a lack of confidence in their abilities, decisions, and influence at work. While building confidence can seem daunting, it is achievable through intentional practices that strengthen self-perception from the inside out. Today we will explore the research foundation for confidence while sharing practical strategies and examples for how you can cultivate greater confidence in your work. Defining confidence from a research perspective before diving into strategies. It's important to understand what confidence means from a psychological standpoint. Researchers define confidence as a metacognitive process where an individual evaluates their beliefs about their abilities. Haza and Rouge. 2014. In other words, confidence depends on how you perceive and think about your talents, skills, knowledge, and potential to succeed or influence in a given situation. Several key factors contribute to one's sense of confidence: competence, having mastery over relevant skills, competencies, and subject matter required for a task. Bandura. 1977. Preparation, investing time and effort to adequately research, learn, plan and prepare before undertaking a challenge. Vancouver et al. 2002. Previous experience, drawing on past successes and failures to build self-assuredness and perspective over time. Eccles and Wigfield. 2002. Social influence, perceptions shaped by encouragement and validation from influential people like colleagues, managers and mentors. Shunk and Pajaris. 2009. With this research foundation in mind, the strategies below aim to strengthen these competence-building factors to unlock higher confidence over the long run. Focus on stretch goals, not perfection. One of the quickest ways to undermine your confidence is by focusing solely on perfection in your work. When the bar is set unrealistically high, it's easy to feel like a failure at each small misstep. Instead, challenge yourself with stretch goals that push you just beyond your comfort zone. For instance, as a marketing manager of a tech startup, set a yearly goal of presenting your strategies to the C-suite, not just your direct reports. This tests your communication skills without the pressure of immediate perfection. Lock and lay them. 2002. Reflecting on how far you've come versus where you still want to grow helps reframe mistakes as learning versus failure. It also fosters a growth mindset that confidence is built step by step over time with practice and experience. Dweck. 2006. When missteps happen, which they will, focus on what you can improve next time rather than feelings of failure. Over many successes striving for stretch goals, confidence will follow. Develop multiple areas of expertise. Feeling confident requires more than competence in your core job duties. It's strengthened by developing expertise in adjacent skills as well. For instance, when I worked as a project manager for a major consultancy, I made an effort to not just manage scope and budgets but also facilitate trainings and lead proposals to new clients. These stretched my abilities and gave me additional competence areas to draw from in tough situations. Likewise, choose 1 or 2 new skills each year to develop more deeply through training, seminars, or self-study. Ideas can include presentation delivery, coaching others, data analysis, change management strategies, or networking. Track your progress to stay motivated. The research shows confidence increases as you acquire new skills beyond your job description. Lent et al. 2003. Don't limit yourself to the minimum, maximize your potential through continuous skill building. Create confidence-boosting mantras. Our self-talk strongly influences how we feel. So replace negative self-doubts with positive affirming mantras. Research shows self-affirming messages can retrain your inner critic over time if said consciously each day. Cohen et al. 2009. Some examples of confidence-boosting mantras: I am capable and continue growing each day. My best is enough and I give my best effort. I learn from mistakes and use them to improve. I am resilient and can handle whatever comes my way. My value isn't defined by any one success or failure. Say your mantras aloud when getting dressed, commuting, or at quiet moments to internalize them unconsciously over weeks. Hall et al. 2018. Post them where you'll see them daily. Eventually, positive self-talk will become a natural habit that bolsters you during self-doubt. Focus on internal confidence driven by affirming self-perceptions. Build rapport and trust with your network. Confidence increases when you know people believe in your abilities. Make meaningful connections inside and outside work by attending networking events, industry conferences, alumni mixers, and continuing education courses. Look for opportunities to help others versus just promote yourself. Research shows we develop greater self-assurance when helping others versus focusing on personal gain alone. Grant and Gino. 2010. Cultivate valuable mentor relationships by welcoming advice, guidance, and feedback. Make introductions happen effortlessly by praising others' work genuinely. Be first to support colleagues' initiatives through promotion or participation. Let your character shine through acts of service that build trusted relationships and referral sources over time. Culp et al. 2016. As peers and industry luminaries endorse your capabilities, self-assurance multiplies. Put learning above results initially when taking on new responsibilities. Many worry excessively about performance outcomes rather than the learning process. However, the research is clear: a focus on learning versus constant evaluation breeds confidence. Dweck. 2008. Robbins and Powles, 2002. For your next opportunity, commit to an exploratory mindset. Ask questions to understand fully rather than pretending you already know it all. Permit mistakes as lessons instead of failures. Meet with mentors regularly to optimize your approach rather than obsess over results. After several months of dedicated practice and feedback sessions, reflect on how much you've grown regardless of quantitative outcomes. This reframing sees struggles as inevitable parts of acquiring new skills versus reason for self-doubt. Outcomes will follow naturally as you focus first and foremost on developing mastery over time. Own your setbacks and successes equally. Many lack confidence because they refuse responsibility for failures yet rarely acknowledge their wins. A balanced perspective owns both with equal humility. When setbacks occur, avoid blaming external factors and instead analyze objectively what you can learn. Lucas and Buzzanell. 2004. For example, as a technical services manager who missed a critical bug, I took responsibility for not allocating enough testing time rather than blaming developers. Similarly, when achieving wins, deflect praise graciously towards team efforts rather than personal glory. For instance, as an account manager who onboarded a coveted client, I highlighted my colleagues' roles in the win rather than taking sole credit. This builds others' confidence while preventing your self-worth from rising and falling on every result. Over time, a balanced lens that acknowledges development areas alongside strengths nurtures confidence that outcomes don't define you or your potential. Practice presence and positivity. How you carry yourself physically and interact with others shapes whether people perceive you as self-assured. Stand tall with open, engaged body language even if nerves brew inside. Maintain composure and smile genuinely. Research shows these nonverbal signals automatically signal confidence to observers. Hall et al. 2005. Similarly, frame challenges positively by focusing on solutions and learning ahead versus frustration in the moment. For example, when facilitating a tense meeting as a program director, I acknowledged tensions respectfully but refocused conversations productively on mutual understanding rather than conflict. A calm, optimistic presence is contagious and shapes how much confidence colleagues and stakeholders place in your leadership or subject matter expertise. Conclusion: cultivate confidence daily from the inside out. While confidence seems like a personality trait some naturally possess more than others, this essay reveals it is very much a cultivated skill. By establishing research-backed practices that strengthen competence, preparation, experience, and relationships on an ongoing basis, anyone can significantly increase their natural self-assurance at work. View confidence not as something that happens overnight but as a lifelong journey of small yet consistent investments of focus, learning, support of others, balanced perspective, and positive mindset. With commitment to strategies like developing multiple talents, using affirming self-talk, putting learning over outcomes initially and owning both wins and losses equally, you have everything within your control to build the confidence needed to maximize your potential and influence. I hope this essay instills confidence in you to start that journey today toward continuously unlocking more of the leader within.